Prepared along the lines of Scotch on the rocks, but it all turned into a piece of cake for Dundee after one of the best performances anywhere in Europe this season. Now, the Nou Camp Stadium tends to swallow visiting teams. Barcelona played 11 home games there before conceding a goal this season, and that was a penalty. Archie McPherson was with the Scots in Catalonia.
Christopher Columbus is the only resident of the city who doesn't actually go to see Barca. He's on a 24-hour shift, pointing to the new world, not the Nou Camp. For the city is one huge social club, which between matches revolves around famous avenues like the Ramblas. And they take food and football very seriously here. But Jim McLean, despite the pressure, arrived calmly on Monday evening, more worried about where his players were going to sleep than how they were going to play. Their quiet manners were reflected by one of the supporters. Tuesday morning, and the first sight of that mammoth canyon called the Nou Camp. McLean seems dwarfed by a stadium that's frightening even when empty. And comparisons might be odious, but a football pitch, it seems, is just a football pitch when you step it out. But this isn't any other club. Barcelona is a Catalan institution where the peseta gives them their muscle. And as Billy Bremner found out, it's an experience that stays with you. Wednesday morning, the last training session.
Well, I think it's really just like Tannadice. It makes us feel right at home. But in realistic terms, it's absolutely magnificent. I think that any player in Britain at the moment would give anything to be in the shoes of the Dundee United players, to be in this situation and in a stadium like this. This is what you dream of, playing at this level, is whenever you become a senior player.
Bobby Charlton and Alec Ferguson lend support by their presence. And McLean keeps the atmosphere light, not to say comical, by playing against a Press TV select whose performance is judged by the watching players to be the nearest thing to the Old Crocs versus the Muppets. On the night, tangerine scars stand out like beacons. Commentators might be tensing up, but United's players are hiding it well.
I think our style of play obviously suits counter-attack, which help. Obviously at home you're all-out attack. If we can get a couple of goals at home in most games, our style of play away from home normally puts us in good stead, letting teams come to us and then catching them on the break.
It isn't easy walking into this atmosphere, but Neri sets an example by remaining very cool. And they're now drawing on a club European tradition stretching back 21 years.
We make it exactly 5 minutes to half time. That's not a bad ball. Redford going for the chance. How did he miss it? Well, we'll see from this replay. He committed himself there. That was Redford, and now watch. Paul Sturrock hits it, and the goalkeeper got the touch. Keeping possession, and I'm keeping my eye on the watch. Here's Sturrock is go offside. Sturrock, could he kill it? There's the chip. He might do it. Oh, magnificent! Ferguson scores. Sturrock, one of the stars, looking up, skipping, and there, Ian Ferguson, running it in.
Not many people gave them a chance, but then that seems to be the story of their lives. They're constantly written off by far too many people. And I think Barcelona learned no lessons from the first game and suffered. This is the warm down. Victory in the new camp doesn't interfere with the post-match ritual. The manager understandably struggling to contain his emotions, except that you call pride.
A lot of people thought there was a lot of pressure on us, but as I said to the players, they did the difficult part, and that was getting a lead at home. Because at this stage of the tournament, you honestly are very, very scared of losing a goal at home.
Well, I mean, they did score a goal at a vital time just at the end of the first half. Did you feel as if you might wilt a bit after that?
Honestly didn't. I was really, really confident in the players tonight, and actually I was sitting in there doing absolutely nothing. The players did it all themselves. They were magnificent, and honestly I was sitting there desperate to get a fresh face on just to change it. But how could I take any player off when you feel that they're playing out their skin?
Venables didn't appear afterwards, and his team had a lot less to say than United.
Did you feel that the game might have been slipping away, or you were going into extra time? Is that what made you come forward when you did, 5 minutes to go?
Well, I've got to come up for the corners and free kicks, set pieces and that, but no, I didn't think the game was slipping away at all. I thought even if I had to went in the extra time, the boys would have still had a good chance.
Yeah. You had been very closely marked, but did they give you just a little leeway there?
I think I lost the boy Mark Hughes a bit in the box. It was a great ball for Ian Redford, and that was the last of me about it.
The side actually played very confidently, even when you went that goal down, you know, just before half-time.
Yeah, we did, aye. I thought we were in the game every bit as much as them, and the game was never slipping away from us. I was always confident we were going to sort of sneak a goal.
And now will the manager celebrate?
A couple of ginger beers if they can find ginger beer in Spain, but if not, I'll just be the usual Coca-Cola then.
Well, they're calm and canny folk up in Dundee, and I